Hey everybody. So I wanted to put together one last video for 783 just to kind of give you guys, make sure you're all set to finish the course strong. So on the screen here, you can see, I don't know if it's going to be which shoulder it's over, magic. We got the final semester paper. I think all but maybe two of you have gotten an approved topic. I provided a few examples here of what other students have done. Let me just give you a little background on what I expect. When I was a graduate student, if there was a topic, either from a class like this or something I had read, sometimes what I do is just on my own look into it and see if I couldn't find an opportunity that could either be researched or maybe something that I would just be interested in looking into further when I had more time or when it was going to be a formal course paper. And so I would sit down and write 4 to 8 pages sometimes when I was really excited about it, like either early in the morning or late at night, and I would just put out a bunch of ideas. And originally this paper was only going to be 5 pages. I had a lot of students complain about that. If you only turn in 5 pages, that's okay. 4 or 5 pages in which you were excited about a topic and it's something you didn't realize or it's different than what you had practiced or heard before, and you dive into it beginning with the literature we read in this class and then maybe went a little bit further or maybe applied it to something at work. That's all I'm asking, is that you are demonstrating that you can be either critical or question and move beyond that question a little bit. That's the purpose. I had a lot of those type of short thought pieces. I guess I wouldn't even call it a paper, a thought piece, and then sometimes I would then pursue it and turn it into a project or a research study. Other times I just kind of let it sit there, and once in a while I'd go back to it, and just by kind of looking at some of the content, I would use that or borrow it and put it into another project. So, I've got a volume of these, and so that's what I'm asking you to do. For this week, before we get to, I'll get into this week first. First, for those of you who've already completed the course evaluation, thank you so much. Those who provided your input on the last assignment, I appreciate that too. I'll speak to that in a little bit, but what I need you to upload either a screenshot or the email you received confirming it or something that confirms you completed it, and I can give you the points. It's worth 5 points. Similar to the pre-course survey, right? If you haven't already, if you want to present, and I try to make everybody's name on here really small. So it looks like on May 8th, I believe that's a Wednesday at 8 p.m., we have 3 people signed up, so that's going to be a fun session. Everybody's just going to present like 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops, and we'll talk about it. We only have one person signed up for, is this Sunday? So this coming Sunday, one person is signed up for the 8 p.m. So sign up if you want to join. You don't have to present. Just because you sign up doesn't require you to present. You can just join. So it's going to be 8 p.m. on Sunday, 8 a.m. on Sunday. Nobody's signed up yet. This is Monday at 9 a.m. I've got one, and I've got a 9 p.m. on Monday. I'm pretty sure that's going to work out. It really depends on some other things, but I think that'll work out just fine for me. But if anybody here who's signed up want to make sure you can meet with other people, we're a go definitely for Wednesday evening. So that'll be pretty cool. So if you want to join us, and again, you don't have to present. It's just come to listen and interact, because we've been doing that all through the last 7 weeks on Sundays and Wednesdays, and we've had some really good conversations. So if you want to do that, please join us. And if you sign up, that just helps give me an idea how many people are going to show, not how many people are going to present. But if you want to present very informally, just talk, share. Or you can make it formal if you want to. That's great too. So other than signing up to meet next week for presentations and just final discussions, I do not think we're going to have a discussion on Wednesday, because I'm going to the Minnesota Safety Conference. If anybody listening to this, it's tomorrow, wants to go, it's free for students. You just have to show that you're a student or show your ID or whatever, and then you can get in for free. And if you need help, email me, and I can help you, because I was assured that through Janie Ritter, who runs this. Let's see. You can find a conference brochure to see who's speaking. I am going to be attending tomorrow morning's keynote. It's called, where is it? Tuesday, opening session, Jimmy Yearer, Building Meaningful Relationships. I am presenting at 11. Where am I presenting at? I only present once tomorrow. I thought it was in the morning. It's Stop Yelling at Me. Where is Stop Yelling at Me? Oh man, this is embarrassing. Now I don't even know where. Wait, in the afternoon? What is going on? Is that Monday? Tuesday? Why am I not on here? Okay, I'm wasting valuable digital things. Did I bring up the wrong one? 2013, that's why. Where's the 2014 brochure? I was freaking out. Unless they got it wrong. Okay. That's funny. Who's the keynote? Kevin Brown. Okay, the hero effect. All right. When am I presenting? Stop Yelling at Me. 11:15 to 12:45 on day one. And should I stay or should I go? 10 o'clock on Wednesday. And Telling's Not Selling. And 1:30 to 2:30 on Wednesday. So I've got 3 presentations. So that's where I'll be. I'll still try to answer emails, but I can't guarantee anything because it's going to be fairly busy. Another thing is, if any of you need money for school, 3M is giving away 2 $5,000 scholarships. And I'll save this and post it to this week's stuff on Canvas. It's deadline to receive applications is Friday, May 10th. You just have to be a grad student, I believe. Applicants must have at least 1 year remaining. So I'm sorry for those of you who are finishing right now of graduate studies. Graduation date of spring 2025 at the earliest. Okay. So if that's any of you, if you're interested, I'll post this, then you can fill this out. Cover or video message, current resume or CV, copy of your current unofficial transcript, letter of recommendation includes. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's either a person you're working with or any of your professors that you like. So there's that. Now, before I go over this week, if you haven't already, please find me on LinkedIn. I post a lot on here, and it would be great if we could interact through here. There's my page, so you can find me. So fairly active. I've got stuff on my page. So please, on LinkedIn, if you're not using it, you should be. It's a good way to grow your network. For this week, I've got 2 guest lectures. One is Abby Ferry. She speaks on artificial intelligence and safety. Some of you actually attended already because I invited you to the live recording of it. And then this is the special one. This is a panel discussion recorded last week with Ron Gant and Jeffrey Dalto, and you should recognize those names from the module in which we covered safety differently and HOP. We have a really good conversation. I think we come up with some great recommendations for anyone who practices in safety, from the beginner all the way up to advanced. And if you are interested, even though it's not worth any points, if you want to participate in a discussion, that'd be great. It'd be fantastic. That's pretty much everything. So I will upload the scholarship link, I think it is, or possibly PDF here. And again, it's due May 10th. I just wanted to speak real quickly to some of the things I already read this week about, what I could do with the class. And I'll just say that most everything was positive. So appreciate that. It's really difficult to create a self-study course based on the wide range of backgrounds and the wide range of accessibility to an asynchronous course. And so that's what makes this difficult. So I tried to pick something in the middle by, requiring, a decent amount of reading, but then providing some assistance with it, providing some lecture material, but having you, discuss things on the discussion board. The discussion board probably could have been facilitated a little bit better, I'll admit to that. We were all busy. But most importantly, a true graduate education is not, here's some knowledge, take it and do what you want. A true graduate education is challenging how you think about things and forcing you to go out and collect your own knowledge and then synthesize it and question it and put pieces together. And so it's more difficult than just saying, oh, here are these things. Now tell me what these things are, like through a quiz or something. I'm trying to get you to develop your own approach to finding, consuming, critiquing knowledge. And so that's the point of this, because after the degree, that's what you're supposed to be able to do. Is that you're a more critical thinker. You you understand what is valid and reliable published literature versus just a blog. Because if you don't, then whatever you read and you agree with, you'll say, "Oh, that's right." Anything you read and you don't agree with, you'll criticize. That's how people do. That's how most people operate. But if you have the ability to really read to understand, read to learn, read to question, and look for counterpoints, you become a better self-learner. I'm sorry, something's in my teeth. So that's really been that's the purpose of the degree, and that's how this course was built. Again, when I took it, I had to consume a lot more literature, find a lot more, and every week there was some form of presentation in addition to the discussions we had. It was 3-hour-long discussions. So that really challenged us. That really, I don't know, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it took a lot of time, but I learned a tremendous amount, not only from the stuff I was consuming, but looking and thinking of things differently, hearing other people think of things differently. It was a great experience, and that's why the course is the way it is. That's why I try to build it that way. I will take what you guys told me to heart and kind of think about it. Can I provide additional flexibilities in how assignments are done or how the discussion board is done? But it just, because you're an online learner, more of the onus lands on you. And so this is more of a you get out of it what you put into it. And maybe I didn't specify that enough at the beginning, and maybe I should revisit that. So again, thank you all. If any of you have more comments or want to get together and talk about it, I'm happy to find a way to make this class, I don't know if it just worked, maybe more flexible is the word I would say, but it's still going to require a certain degree of challenging you to consume literature and think about it and discuss it or present it. That's really the point. So, I went too long. It was a pleasure getting to know a lot of you. I'll see a lot of you probably in the fall in Safety 701, Research Methods. If you haven't signed up for it yet, please do so right away. It's the course you want to take as early into your graduate studies as possible, because we cover so much important stuff. Other than that, if some of you are graduating, I look forward to seeing you at the hooding ceremony. And again, find me on LinkedIn. This isn't goodbye. This is, let's see where your career goes. So thank you all. That's all I got.